Using master slides in this lesson was really powerful, not only to help the teacher stay organized, but help the students be very efficient with their responses. So the opening slide was for the debate topic. And so what we did is you go into Slide, Edit Master Slide. And what this does is it allows you to create the templates that you're probably used to seeing in Google Slides or PowerPoint. So I'm going to delete all of the other options except the first one. And I'm going to add a new slide. And I want this to be blank. So I'm going to set up first just 4 squares. Simply like this. And I'm just going to set them to a nice border, and we don't need any background. So I'm going to duplicate this 4 times. So now that you have your 4 blocks, we need 2 different text boxes. And you'll notice here, if you enter a text box and you were to type into this box, when you go into your normal slide editor and I bring in this topic, I can't do anything with this text. It is locked in as a part of the slide master. So you're not going to use traditional text boxes. You're going to click this down arrow and you're going to use these placeholders. So I'm going to use a title placeholder and I'm going to create it in this section right here. And I'm going to just change size to make it a little bit smaller. And now I'm going to use a traditional text box and call this name. And so now the students have a spot to enter their name. So if you go back to the normal slide, I can't do anything to name, but I can type my name in this box. I'm going to go back into Edit Master and I'm going to do this 4 times. Now that we have space for the students to type their names, now I'm going to go into the subtitle placeholder and I'm going to give them a box for typing their responses, and I'm going to change this font to be black text as well and make it slightly smaller. And so now again, if I go into my normal editor, they have a space to type responses for each of the sections. And so this works really well. Now what I do want to add too is I want this to have embedded directions. So I'm actually going to reduce this a little bit. And I'm going to insert another text box. Now again, these are the things that the students can't edit. And so now this is set up nice and clean. The students can only edit where there are responses needed. And now for the teacher, I have to change that one, I will fix that. Now for the teacher, they can easily add or reduce the number of responses that are, or slides that are needed for their students. So I can simply just add another slide and I can keep adding them in. So I can be prepared with the number of students I have in class, but if I happen to have 1 or 2 absent, I can easily delete, or I can increase the boxes I need for each particular class. And so this creates a really clean version of what the students can edit, but not allowing them to tweak or modify the template as a whole.